So the starting positions, as you can see, it's into our normal push-up position, but the inside hand is going to be elevated about 1 inch or 2 inches off the floor. I'm using a yoga block here, but you can use a book of some sorts, just something to elevate the hand, which is stable as well, that isn't going to move. And just looking at that starting position with the alignment, so we've got nice lines coming through the ear, the shoulder and the hip. From the hip, there's going to be a slight bit of flexion, and then we're looking for that alignment to come down through the knee and then the ankle. So we're going to maintain a bit of flexion within the hip. We're going to have a bit of posterior tilt happening in the pelvis. Rib cage is going to be drawn down, and we're going to maintain a nice brace within the abdominals. And we're looking to keep this alignment all the way through, so we're literally just moving to the side. We don't want to be moving up or down or rotating. So just being aware of where the chin position is as well. Try not to let that move. And before we go, we're going to be pushing away from the floor, and we're going to try and keep that position all the way through as well. So try and keep pressure pushing away from the floor. And regarding breathing, we're going to have a breath in for the nose, out for the mouth, and then in for the nose again. Going to maintain that position within the rib cage, and then that's when we're going to come down into our normal push up, and then literally walking over the elevation back into push up position. Same rules apply regarding the push. So literally you can see it's just stepping across. As the arm steps over, the leg's going to follow, and then just back into your normal push up position. But one thing to keep an eye on is just what's happening within the hands. So just looking at the hands as I roll, I'm going to roll onto the outside of the hand and then onto the inside as I step over. So normal push up, keep the alignment in the spine, straight to the side, just watch the hands roll. So I'm going with the left hand inside on the little finger, so that's where we're going to put in pressure on the inside of the hand, and then I'm going to roll the right hand as well, and then back into that flat hand position. So from this front view, we can have an appreciation of where the rolling is happening within the hands. So just slowing it down, rolling across to the outside, inside of the hand, coming back to that push-up position. So rolling to the outside, outside of the hand, outside of the hand, still pushing away from the floor, and then we're coming to that flat hand position. And so when you're in this position here, we're still keeping pressure to the outside of the hand as you're coming down. Then when you're about to push up, that's when we're going to put pressure into the inside of the hand. So on the thumb side, that's where you're going to push from, and then straight up. So that's going to be the plane that we're looking for there, pushing away from the thumb side. And just regarding the breathing, so we have a breath in through the nose. We're going to hold that breath, but without changing the rib cage position, so maintain the abdominal contraction. Keeping the breath, and then as you're about to push yourself back up on the inside of the hand, that's when you're going to breathe out through the mouth.